Despite Steph Curry's great play this year, the Warriors season did not go according to plan. They completely missed out on the postseason. So today, I'm going to be trading everyone on the Golden State Warriors except for Steph Curry. I want to get Curry the teammates he needs to succeed and add more championships to his resume before he retires. Also, trade negotiation difficulty will be on 100 for this video. So this isn't going to be an easy rebuild. We're going to start it off with Draymond Green. Ideally, I'd like to find trades that could make this team a little bit younger, and I would be willing to trade quite a few draft picks in order to do that. This trade with Denver looks good. We get Aaron Gordon for Draymond. Gordon is only 28 years old. Draymond is 33 at this point, and AG can probably bring more in terms of scoring than Draymond can. And I don't want to just use Trade Finder this whole video. I also want to try to make some of my own trades. And one player who I'd really like to trade for is Cam Thomas. I feel like he could help this team get a lot more offense going. He's a guy who can go and get you a bucket as an isolation scorer. And I feel that that's something the Warriors were missing this season. I'd be willing to offer up Jonathan Kuminga, who is another really good young player, to try and get CT on this team. I'd also be willing to include a first and some second rounders. I'll give him 3 seconds and we've got a deal. We also got Dorian Finney-Smith in that trade. Unfortunately, DFS isn't as good in 2K as he is in real life. He's only a 76 in the game, which I feel like is too low. He's a valuable role player. But anyway, now that we've got Cam Thomas, we no longer need Klay Thompson. Jalen Duren for Klay. Yeah, I don't even need to look at the other offers. Welcome to the team, Jalen. I know we had to give up a pick, but I do not care. Okay, Trade Finder's kind of cooking. We can get Terry Rozier and Duncan Robinson for Chris Paul and B Pods. We're going to do that. And I think I'm going to have Duncan play the small forward for us. He goes up to an 80 overall. The Warriors love to have guys who can knock down perimeter shots, and Duncan is going to be able to bring that. Next, we're looking at offers for Wiggs and Trace Jackson Davis. And I think that the best offer here is the one for Mitchell Robinson. Money Mitch can run some center for us. We'll have Duren starting and have Mitchell be the backup. All right, I think we're putting together a really good team. We've got good depth. I'm happy with the way things are going so far, and we've still got some more trades to make. I'm going to trade Kevon Looney and Moses Moody for Vince Williams Jr. and Luke Kennard. Luke's going to be able to space it out for us. Vince Williams will give us some wing depth. Welcome to the squad. We're getting towards the bottom of the roster at this point. We need to move on from Dario Saric and Usman Garuba. I'd like to get a decent backup too for them. There's Terrence Mann. Yeah, Terrence Mann is our best option here. Welcome to the squad. And our final 2 players we have to trade are Gui Santos and Lester Quinones. We'll take Uncle Jeff and Boban. And man, I have to say, I think this team came together pretty well. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about is we don't really have a second star next to our guy Curry. But otherwise, team looks solid. We're going to need Curry to do a lot offensively for this team. So I might try and make some moves at the deadline depending on how the team is doing. If Steph's carrying, we're not winning a lot of games, then that's something I'll definitely reevaluate. But I just got to see how the team plays to start off the year. And also real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 40K. Also, thank you guys so much for all your birthday wishes yesterday. It really meant a lot. I'm gonna try to get back to all those comments. Y'all dropped so many comments. It truly means a ton to me. I'm so blessed to be out here posting videos and have people who tune into them every day. So thank you guys. All right, so right now we're nearing the end of the season. I decided to not make any deadline moves just because I wasn't really sure what to do and I didn't want to force it. So I'm gonna see how the team does this postseason, see how our new additions perform, and then try and retool the roster from there. No All-NBA this year for Steph Curry, as we were the 9 seed winning 44 games. Steph Curry did his thing. Cam Thomas was great. Happy with both of those guys. Duncan Robinson was shooting it well. I know the regression is usually bad for Duncan though in 2K, so we might have to move off of him this summer. Like what AG did for us as well. Jalen Duren, a nice double-double. Mitchell Robinson, I mean, his numbers were cool. Terry Rozier, man, come on, he was nice. Vince Williams sucked. Terrence Mann was pretty good. Luke Kennard wasn't really playing too many minutes. At this point, we're getting near the end of the rotation. But let's see if we can even make the postseason. We're the 9th seed in the play, and we actually made it. In the first round of the playoffs, we'll be taking on Denver. The Draymond Revenge Series. Here we go. Game number 1 goes to Denver. We actually win game 2, and 3, and 4. They'll take game 5. So let's jump in the Simcast for game 6. See if we can close this one out. Oh my gosh, we're cooking. We have the lead headed into the 4th. We've got a big lead. We just upset the 1 seed. Come on, Wardell. 37 points in this one. Next up, it's going to be the Lakers. Bron versus Curry. Conference finals trip on the line. Game number 1 will go to us. Game 2 will go to LA. They also take game 3. All right, let's shorten up this rotation. We're going to run an 8-man, have Steph Curry play 40 minutes a night. Come on, give us game 4 here. We're going to win it. Okay. Now this game 5 is going to be huge. Series is all tied up. This can shift the momentum. Well, game 5 did not go according to plan. Jalen Duren gave us 25 points. Steph Curry fouled out in 19 minutes. Bro, are you kidding? And Reeves gave us 28. All right, game 6 has to be a win or our season is over with. There we go. The guys got the memo. We're going to get the win. Steph Curry with 28. That's what I'm talking about. One more win. We'll be in the conference finals. It all comes down to this. Game 7, season on the line. Lakers have the lead in the 2nd. We're going back and forth in the 3rd. LA's running away with it. We're kind of close. We might be able to do it. It's an 8-point game, minute 29 left. And since this is my team that I built, we're going to jump in and play. We're running on Hall of Fame, so I'm not running from the grind or anything. And here we go. Ball's going to go into LeBron James. Oh my gosh, we have Cam Thomas on Bron. We're cooked. Bro, oh my goodness. Bron using the old man strength to get to the basket. We're down by 10. It's not looking good, especially knowing how bad I am on the sticks, man. We might be cooked. Steph, go to the basket. Lay. That's green. Come on, give me the steal here. Man, we need a steal or something. We need a quick stop. Maybe we can force an 8-second. Nah, Bron's going to get past Cam. He swings it over to Vando. I leave Vando open for 3. I'll let him shoot that. Come on, Vando. Pull it. I know you want to. All right, he's not going to shoot it. Shout out Ben Simmons. It'll go over to Christian Wood. Don't let C Wood blow by me. Good defense. Oh, my gosh, bro. It's over. It's over. I can't even be unrealistic and say we were going to win that game. It's over with. Steph Curry, 30 points. It won't be enough. I'm not going to lie, though. I thought we were going to lose in the play-in, so the fact that we made it this far is definitely encouraging. But, of course, with us losing, we definitely have some decisions to make this offseason. First of all, I am going to move off of Duncan Robinson, not because he played bad or anything, but like I was telling y'all, his regression is bad in the world of 2K. I can get 2 first-rounders. I would be down for that. And I think if I could use AG and those 2 first-rounders to get Steph a legitimate second star, that would be awesome. But it doesn't look like that second star is really out there, so I might have to try and make my own trade. So instead of trying to package AG in those picks, what I'm going to do is trade Aaron Gordon for a really good pick, right? Because I was looking around the league and I saw that there were some teams that are selling or rebuilding, but they want draft picks. They wouldn't want a player like Aaron Gordon. So now that we have those draft picks, I saw that the Rockets are a team that's rebuilding, and I'd be interested in going after Jalen Green here. We wouldn't even have to include a player. We could just offer straight picks to Houston, which should be interesting to them as they are a rebuilding team. 5 firsts for Jalen. They're going to say no. As good as Cam Thomas was, I would be willing to throw him into this offer if it moves the needle for the Houston Rockets. I'll give you all these picks and Cam Thomas. We've got a deal. We just needed that second guy next to Steph. Jalen Green's also on a rookie deal, which is huge. Now, for this year's draft, I'm not really interested in picking anybody up. I know there's Alexander Sarr, but if I was going to be trading up in a draft, I'd probably do it for the 2025 class, not this one. I'm going to pick up all these team options here. And Paul George is a free agent, but we do not have money. Now, I did pick up all those team options, and a guy like Jeff Green, he's not somebody I really want on the team. I know he's going to regress, so I'm going to trade him away. Also, like Shake Milton. Yeah, 2 firsts for Shake, sure. And then Kobe Brown will also move off of just to create some room on this roster for us to bring in free agents. I know we don't have like big money or anything to spend, but I definitely would be interested in maybe using like our mid-level exception to sign somebody. Like Drew Eubanks is cool, I guess, man. He's our big off-season pickup. What a tragedy. Welcome to the team, Drew Eubanks, though. And that's going to wrap it up for free agency. I can't really do much else. I'm happy with the Jalen Green trade. He's up to an 88 overall. Everybody else kind of stands pat or goes down 1 or something, nothing too crazy. I'm going to move Jalen Duren to the 4 for this year just because we don't really have a good power forward. And now we can get this season started. I'm definitely going to actually make moves at the deadline this year. I know we didn't do it last year, but now I know we have to. I mean, Steph Curry's not getting any younger. We need to maximize his championship window. All right, the team is doing good right now. We are 28-16 so far. Now, there are some teams that are outperforming us, like the Thunder, the Mavs, and the T-Wolves. So we definitely need to make some moves to get better. So I'm going to trade Terry Rozier, Jayson Tatum, and some picks for Desmond Bane and another first rounder. We can use Desmond Bane in this trade for Leonard. They're going to say no. I don't think we even have to trade Jalen Duren here, to be totally honest with you guys. We can get it done without Duren. There we go. All right, man. Kawhi's going to be a game changer. I mean, of course, he's Kawhi Leonard. We start him at small forward. Starting 5 looks insane. I definitely think the bench has room for improvement, though. We need a backup point guard for sure. So how about we do Luke Kennard in a first? Will somebody throw me a PG? There's Kelly Oubre. He's a good option. Obviously not a point guard, but a good player, so we're going to take him. We've already got Vince Williams holding down the 3, though, so we're going to try and flip Oubre for that point guard we're looking for. Dang it, man. Nobody's giving me a point guard. I'll take Clint Capella in hopes that I can flip Clint for that point guard I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, should we do it? Welcome back to Golden State, Jordan Poole. Oh, we're so ready. We're so locked in. Steph Curry, Jalen Green, Kawhi, Jalen Duren, Mitchell Robinson, Jordan Poole, Vince Williams, and Terrence Mann. And then we're going to extend this to a 10-man rotation. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're about to go win the championship. I'm really excited about this season for the team. I think we can make something big happen. I'm hoping we at least make the Western Conference Finals, but I feel like we can win the title. Season is wrapped. Luka Doncic wins the MVP award. No All-NBA players in Golden State. Jalen Duren did make all defense, though. Great season for Jalen. And we won 55 games. Shout out to Jordan Poole. He was hooping. Steph Curry played great. Jalen Green was great. Kawhi was solid. Yeah, man. Kawhi's efficiency was great. He didn't score the ball a ton, but it's all right. We had other scoring options. And now that it's playoff time, we are going to shorten up the rotation. We're going to run an 8-man. We had Kawhi and Curry not really playing heavy minutes during the regular season so that they can turn it up in the playoffs and start playing more, because we're going to need them. Already in round 1, I feel like we've got a tough series. The Spurs have Paul George, Wembanyama, and like Devin Vassell. That's not a bad team at all. Game number 1 will go to us. We take game 2 as well. They're going to win game 3 and 4. See, I told y'all, that's a nice San Antonio team. Hopefully we can take game 5, though. We're up in the 3rd quarter, up headed into the 4th, and we're going to win this one. The big 3 came through in this one, and we just need one more win, and we'll move on to round 2. And it looks like we're going to close this one out in 6 games. Curry with 32. And next up, it'll be the Mavericks. They've still got Luka and Kyrie, so we're definitely in for a tough series here. Game number 1 will go to the Mavs. They also win game 2. We will take game 3, but they win game 4 and beat us in 5. Oh, man. I was really banking on the Kawhi edition leading us to a championship, because the problem is now the regression for Kawhi is going to hit, and he's just going to be bad. So I'm sorry, Kawhi. I didn't want to have to do this, but we're going to have to field offers for him. There's De'Aaron Fox. There's Brandon Ingram. Okay, I'm not so mad at looking at offers now. There's some crazy players out there. There's Tyrese Maxey as well. Jared Allen, Triple J, and Scary Terry. But what if we took a different direction here and tried to trade Kawhi Leonard for a top pick? The Rockets have 2nd overall. I want to see if we can make something happen. I would also probably want another pick. I don't know if they'll give me number 6, but we'll see. They say they're not interested right now. What if I throw in Jordan Poole? Now you might be like, man, you're giving the Rockets a lot, but just let me cook, okay? I have a plan. I feel like this will all come together. I would also throw in Vince Williams. Dang it, they're not interested. All right, I'll give you Drew Eubanks too. Still not interested? All right, let's try something different here. How about just Kawhi for number 2 straight up? They say no. I'll throw in Drew Eubanks. No. All right, I'll give them Vince Williams too, but that's it. And we got a deal. I feel like I got fleeced. This is the Cooper Flagg draft. And man, I want Cooper Flagg on this team. The Raptors passed up on him. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky. So essentially, we just traded Kawhi, Drew Eubanks, and Vince Williams Jr. to go get Cooper Flagg. Welcome to the squad, Cooper. I'm excited. We're going to take the team option on Jalen Duren. DFS accepted his player option. And I'm sorry, DFS, but you got to go. No one wants him. If I throw him with Jordan Poole, the Heat will offer me Jovic and a pick. I'm going to do this. I want all this money off my books so we can go big in free agency. That's why I was willing to part ways with Kawhi Leonard. I wanted to have this money to try and sign a big free agent. Now we do have the qualifying offer for Jalen Green, which of course I'm going to extend, but he's probably not going to get any offers until later. So as long as I hold on to his cap hold, we should be good. And we can explore trying to add a player like Jayson Tatum in free agency. I'm going to give him the full max player option, no trade clause, everything. Man, come on, I cooked. So we're going to land Jayson Tatum. Now they're saying I can't afford to hold on to Jalen Green though. So I think I got to trade Mitchell Robinson so that I can afford to keep our guy Jalen around. Because we need Jalen Green on this team. It's not an option to let him go here. We still can't afford him? Oh no. We need like $5 more opened up. Am I going to have to trade Jalen Duren too? This one hurts, but I'm sorry, Jalen, you got to go. I low-key might try to trade for him back later. But now we can afford to bring back Jalen, so it was all worth it. Welcome to the team, Jayson Tatum. And now we're going to re-sign our guy, Jalen Green. What? Why is it saying I can't afford it? I held on to his cap hold. 2K, bro. I held on to his cap hold. Y'all can call it cheating or whatever, bro, but I literally made those moves so I could hold on to him. It said I could keep him. So I'm going to turn off salary cap just for 1 second so I can bring back Jalen Green on this offer, all right? Y'all can say I'm cheating or whatever, bro, but I just want Jalen back on the squad. I feel like that's fair. I'm going to be transparent with you guys that I did that, though, but I feel like 2K's bugging because I should have been allowed to make that move. Anyway, now we can get back to the rebuild. Welcome back to the team, Jalen. Now, we don't really have any players outside of JT Curry and Jalen, along with Cooper Flagg. Do we have like a mid-level exception to spend? Yeah, we could bring back Kevon Looney. We could bring in Trey Lyles. Oh, gosh, man. This team's depth is absolutely cooked. But here's what the squad is looking like. We got a big 3, and that's about it. We also got Cooper Flagg, which is cool, but he's a young player. He probably isn't going to come in and average 30 or anything, and low-key, we need him to give us 30. Yeah, I'm not going to start off our season with Jayson Tatum being the starting small forward. We got to do something. Our guy Jalen Duren's over in LA with the Clippers. We're going to get you out of there, man. We got to bring you back. I can offer Trey Lyles and Jayson Tatum, but we do have a lot of picks to work with here. Wow, it took 1 first. Welcome back to the team, Jalen. Then I'm going to move Jayson over to the small forward, have Flagg run the 4. Starting 5 looks cool. Now we just got to fill out the rest of the team. I'm looking for other players on their rookie deals who I can trade for here just to play some minutes for me in the rotation. Gigi Jackson is another good option here. I'd be willing to offer up some firsts, of course. Maybe 3 of them. I'll try a second first. They say no. You know what? I'd also give you Skylar Mays. They can't afford that. All right, fine. Here's another first. And we're going to get Gigi. There we go. He can run the backup 3. Let's see who else we can go get before we run out of picks. Is there any way we could go get Buzelis? I know he's really good in the simulation. He only has 3-star value to the Sixers, and this pick's crazy. Maybe they'll actually work with me here on a Buzelis trade. If we can stack up on young talent, that'd be huge. I'll give you all these picks. We got a deal. All right, man. I kind of cooked. We got like, what, a 7-man that we can trust. I'm going to run it as a 10-man for now. We'll see how it goes. If things get rough, we'll shorten up the rotation. But this is what we got for now. I really like the starting five. We got a couple decent bench players, and I'll try to get us a few more good bench guys at the deadline. Well, there was no need for deadline moves this year. We're number one in the conference. Well, we're number two now, but y'all get the point. We're playing incredible hoops, and once we get to the playoffs and I shorten up the rotation so that some of the guys who are in like the 70s stop playing, guys like Steven Adams, Gary Payton, who we had at the end of the rotation, the CPU signed them on minimums. Once those guys aren't playing and we just have the top of the top players on the roster out there hooping, I'm confident we can make a run at the Larry O'Brien, Wembanyama MVP, Cooper Flagg, great rookie season. Excited to see what his future looks like here in Golden State. Wow, Cooper Flagg made all defense as a rookie. That's awesome. And we were the 2 seed. Let's get into these playoffs. Of course, before we do, I am going to make our rotation shorter. We'll run an 8-man here for the postseason. In round number 1, we'll be taking on the Pels. Hopefully, this is a pretty easy series. We're up 3-2. Okay, this isn't going to be easy. The Pels gave the Thunder some problems in game 1. Of course, OKC ended up winning. I'm talking about the real life playoffs. But man, that was a really good game. The playoffs have been awesome. The Lakers game last night was so much fun. The Knicks game last night was so much fun. But you know what isn't fun? This game 7, because we lost. And the clock is ticking for Steph Curry, bro. This man is old. We got to start winning. Also, Steph is set to hit free agency this summer, but I'm going to manually give him a contract extension. The whole point of this video is to be building around Curry, so we're not going to let Curry leave. That makes no sense. And I know we haven't won any championships yet. Shout out Chris Paul. But I think that I built the foundation for a team that can contend for the last few years of Steph Curry's NBA career. Maybe I'm gassing up my guys too much, but I really do believe in them and their ability to go out there and win. We're going to bring Jalen Durham back on a new deal here. And we also have some money to spend on Vince Williams Jr. We'll bring him in. We traded him last summer, and for some reason we can sign him for a minimum now. Sure, I'll take it. Also, I'll go sign Haywood Highsmith on a nice little 2-year minimum. He can play some minutes for us. And now this is what the squad is looking like. You see Cooper Flagg going up. You see Buzelis going up. Team looks incredible. Now, I wonder, can Buzelis play center for us? I mean, he goes down 1 overall, but should I consider playing him at the 5? I guess it doesn't really matter. Regardless of what we do, he's going to be coming off the bench. We do have a lot of forwards on this team, though, so maybe we should move off of some of them. I do want to keep Buzelis around. I gave up a lot to go out and get him, but maybe we could trade Vince Williams Jr. for like a backup point guard or something. No, that is not an option out there, so I guess we'll hold on to Vince. Can Vince play the 2? By any chance, he's 6'4", he goes down 1, that's fine. And then Haywood Highsmith, nobody wants him. All right, unfortunate. Can I slide Highsmith over to the 5? Yeah, he can play some 5. All right, that worked. Let's get to another season. We might stop at the deadline to make some moves. We might not. I'm not really sure. All right, so we're here at the deadline, 33-17. We're near the San Antonio Spurs. They're just a little bit better than us. And there probably are some moves we can make here to improve the team. So let's try and do that. One thing I want to consider is looking at Jalen Durham trades. Maybe we could trade him, get 2 players who could play rotational minutes for us, just get that additional depth. Yeah, this trade for Rob, Will, and Toby, that's a good one, so we're going to go ahead and do it. And then I think I'm going to take Tobias Harris and Vince Williams, see if I can trade them for somebody else. Man, nobody wants Tobias. Oh my gosh, the Tobias trade offers are tragic. I moved him over to small forward. He went up to an 82. Maybe that'll help. Oh my gosh, it actually did. We got Christian Brown. Yes. Okay, so this is where the rotation is at right now. I feel like we're good at the shooting guard. We definitely need a backup PG. We have too many small forwards here. We're good at power forward, and we need a backup center. So quite a few areas for improvement. I think Christian Brown is a guy we trade to maybe try and find a backup PG, but the offers are terrible. I bet the offers would get better, though, if I included GG Jackson. Here we go. Trey Jones and Bol. That's a perfect trade there. Then we slide Bol over to the 5, and now we're good at the point guard spot, good at the 2 guard. We need a small forward. Oh, I didn't think that through. Honestly, though, if Jayson Tatum has to run all the small forward minutes, I wouldn't even be too worried about it. Jayson Tatum's elite. Well, we're just going to tell Jayson Tatum go out there and cook unless I can find a trade that allows us to get a better small forward. And I don't know how likely that is because we don't really have any draft picks to work with, so this is going to be tough. There's Bogdanovich and Vezenkov. I wonder what overall Sasha is if I slide him over to the 377. All right, there's our backup small forward. Come on, man. That's a good 10, man. Let's get to the end of the season. I think with those moves, we should be able to be the #1 seed for the playoffs. Another season in the books. SGA wins MVP. No All-NBA Warriors this year or all defense, but we won 55 games. Unfortunately, the Thunder are better than us. I'm not too surprised, though. It's the Thunder, man. Y'all know how it gets with them. I'm going to leave the rotation be for the start of the playoffs, but if I need to adjust it and have some of our guys play more minutes, I will. But I'm pretty confident in the 10-man I put together. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be, because we're having a competitive series against the 7 seed. It's going 7. Here we go again, man. They've got Luka, Cam Thomas, Sabonis. Whatever, man. Let's just run this as an 8-man and let's get into it. I swear if we lose to the 7 seed. Okay, we got the lead. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my goodness. Thank you, 2K. Jalen Green, there you go. 33 points. That's a big performance. We need that out of you. Steph Curry playing good hoops. Jayson Tatum playing good hoops. And next up, it'll be the Pels. We lost to them last year, I think. But hopefully this year will be different. We're up 3-1. Come on, man. We're so close to the conference finals, and we're going to make it. Next up, it'll be OKC. Oh, the dreaded Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, they're not as good as they typically are in the sim. Usually, they keep Jalen Williams around, which makes them a lot better. But they've still got Chet and Shea, which is a scary duo. Game number 1 will go to the Thunder. We win game 2. They take game 3 and 4. Come on. Bounce back, guys. Come on. We lost again. Steph Curry doesn't want to retire yet, though, so I still got a chance. We don't have any picks in this year's draft or anything. We do have some team options I'm going to pick up. No qualifying offers to extend. Actually, I wanted to extend Sasha's. Dang it. Whatever, though. Too late for that. Oh, we can replace him with Najee Marshall on a minimum. That's fine. I'm actually going to sign a few of these guys on like 2-year minimum contracts. Maybe I can flip them in potential trades down the line. Just seeing what I can do out there to make this team better. I'm really trying, y'all. I don't just throw in the towel when it comes to these rebuilds. I really try my best not to be lazy when it comes to these. I want these to be rebuilds where it really feels like I've gave my all, try to make the best moves possible. And if 2K just doesn't end up messing with me, it is what it is. But I'm even trying to challenge myself by putting the trade difficulty on 100 and everything, because I don't want this to just be a walk in the park, you know, easy championships or anything. Also, Steph Curry down to a 90 overall. He's talking about a contract extension, though, so I guess the old man wants to keep hooping, which is good news, because I don't know if we're going to win a championship this year, to be honest with you, the way things have been going in the simulation. Now, let's go ahead and get Steph that extension going. I want to see if he'll take a bit of a discount to stick around. All right, there we go. Steph Curry accepts the offer. Ooh, Jayson Tatum wants to test free agency? That's not good. Oh no, Jalen Green wants to as well. Oh my gosh, Robert Williams does too. We got a team full of KDs, bro. Everybody wants to leave. Whatever, man. We'll get to the deadline, and all those guys who were talking about testing free agency, yes, even Jayson Tatum, you might be in the trade finder, bro. I'm gonna have to do everything I can to try and make this team as good as possible. And if a player like Jayson Tatum or Jalen Green is just gonna leave me, I'd rather trade them and get some value for them than just let them go in free agency. Dog, who is Phil Green? He is awful. I was seeing we were losing games. I was trying to see what was going wrong. We're only 10-10, right? Our coach is awful. Please tell me we have some money. 0 budget. Dog, are you kidding me? I guess we're stuck with this guy for a year, but in the summer, man, we're getting a better coach. Dog, I just skipped the trade deadline. Oh, that's actually tragic, because now I got to worry about Jalen and Tatum leaving. Oh my gosh, we better win the chip this year, bro, because it could all be over if we lose in these playoffs. Bro, it's so easy to accidentally press that no button when it says this is the trade deadline. Do you want to stop? I just, like, my brain isn't even thinking about it. I press no, and then I'm like, ah! All right, season is over with. We won 54 games. And Steph says, my body is giving me all the signs. It's time to hang them up. Also, Tatum and Jalen are set to enter free agency. So it's now or never. Round 1, we're taking on Minnesota. We're up 3-2, and we beat them in 6. Okay, round 2, it'll be Portland. We're up 3-1. They win game 5, but we beat them in 6. Conference finals, it's going to be Houston. I mean, this team is cool, but I think we're better. Game 1 will go to the Rockets. We win game 2. They take game 3 and 4. No. Shorten up the rotation. We're running an 8-man here. This is our last chance. Come on, guys. At least get a game on them. Yes. All right, now let's try to force 7 here. We're up in the second, up in the third. Come on, anything is possible. Kevin Garnett. Yes, we're going to game 7, bro. We're going to game 7. 1 win away from the finals. 1 win away from a 3-1 comeback. Rockets kind of got a big lead, but we're back in it. We're back in it. We got the lead in the 4th. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Y'all know what I got to do. Minute 18 left. Time to jump into the game. Hop on the sticks. I got to lock in, bro. Throw it on Hall of Fame, bro. No cheating around here or anything. And if you haven't seen me play the game before, just know I'm not nice on the sticks. Collier down to Whitmore. I can't do anything about that. That's bad CPU defense. That's not on me. Get the ball into Jayson Tatum. Let's cook. I want a screen from Rob. Well, we're going right. We're not even going to use the screen. Swing it to Williams on the perimeter. Give it to Curry. Give it to Curry. Come on, Steph. Oh, he's tired. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just going to try to get to the basket here. Fake. Swing it to Jalen. Open midi. I botched the release. Oh no, oh no. Here comes Jabari for a 3. Bari missed it. Okay. Here's our chance. Give it up to Steph. Wardell, let's get to the basket. I see Bull. On the roll. Oh! No, man. Now we're sending them to the line. Thompson missed one. Okay, they're giving me every chance, bro. They're literally giving me every chance to try and get back in this game. I gotta do something here. Get the ball into Steph. Give me the screen here, Rob. I'm gonna go to the basket. I don't know what I'm doing. Here, get the ball to Tatum. I gotta get something going. Not much time left. Just Steph, fake. Give it to Tatum again. I'm just gonna have to pull. Come on, that's green. I should have let the CPU play, bro. GG's. We lost. Well, I thought I cooked on this rebuild, but unfortunately, we lost. We were close to a 3-1 comeback, but it didn't happen. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.